Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? All right. All right. We actually have Powell speaking in 3 minutes, so this might make this morning session a little bit interesting. I'm gonna try to. It's so difficult with trying to put my. Come on. There's got to be a way to do this. All right. If it doesn't work, I won't worry about it. Oh. All right. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let's put this up here. It's gonna be the same issue then. Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. All right. So basically, we have news in around. Well, we have Powell speaking. We look at NQ. We're within a 1 hour BPR here. 1 hour order block. We have mean threshold of this candle here. We do have SMT at the lows, but it is Powell speaking. But ooh, look at the respect to that. Ooh, look at the respect to that. All right, we do have Powell speaking here, and we do have SMT at the lows. So with that in mind, we're more likely to anticipate buy side delivery here, but we are within a 15-minute imbalance here. Gotta be careful of that. So I would definitely note that if I was long here. Dow doing Dow things. ES has actually come down and taken this low here. Back again in that. Oh, what type of Peter? Oh, is that 4 hour order block? It is that 4 hour. I don't know how I haven't seen that yet. That 4 hour order block just got hit. I don't know how I didn't see that yesterday at all. I've been looking at this draw liquidity forever. Forever. We're back within that. We now have SMT here. I would be kind of bearish here. We're below true day opening, but we're above that 8:30 opening. On NQ, we are kind of around true day opening. Above 8:30 opening. Can I have a breaker here? We have this order block. It's likely a 1 hour order block. Yeah. I'm honestly not expecting much around open here. I think that this level could get traded to at some point today. Gotta be patient. Look how well they got respected. Obviously, anything can happen when Powell's speaking, so I'm definitely just gonna be looking at this. I don't care what he says. I just care that he's speaking. And then we have Jolts at 10 a.m. So we have 10 a.m. news too. Just notice what price is doing right now. ES was within a 15-minute imbalance here. This could be an area of looking to take profits potentially in an area where we could cause resistance, but if we close above this, we would have a signature that I like to see, fair value gap in, fair value gap out, and then this would become a balanced price range. We wouldn't really expect much retracement, maybe to order block at the maximum, but we know that that order block doesn't even really need to get traded to if we have that fair value gap in, fair value gap out signature. Alright, notice what market opens doing. Does it make sense? I would say so. I would say it makes sense. Totally. You turn on mic a little bit. It should be good. It should be good. It's the same setting I have it always. CPI day for dollar. It's just Powell speaking. All right. Notice how the times we have the times when we have 930 expansion, we have a propulsion block that's been confirmed. That happens a lot. That's what I've noticed, and that's what I've come to backtest. After that 930 propulsion candle, if we have that on the 15-minute chart, and if we have a clear PD ray that we're bouncing off of, here it's that 1 hour mean threshold like this. Oh, literally perfect right there. Mean threshold, 50% of that candle. And we have this imbalance here. I'll just more say that order block. For Europe, oh, gotcha. I don't really look at Euro news. Maybe I should. Dang, this week's kind of we got a lot of news this week. I wish I kind of would have bought 10 minutes ago. Hey, guess what, brother? Guess what? Or sister? The market's open tomorrow. What? Guess what? The market's open tomorrow. What? That's a crazy statement. I don't know. I would not have believed that myself. But yeah, the market is open tomorrow. If you ever feel like you're missing out, just realize the market's open tomorrow. That's exactly how I get away from FOMO, and I get around from FOMO, because like I'm at a stage to where I don't even take any trades right now. I'm just reading the tape, and like obviously that's gonna build some form of FOMO if I possibly miss out. But it's also just forging discipline in my trading. Like, oh, I don't really care because I know that the market's gonna be open tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And if somehow the market is not open, then no one's gonna get to trade. So then there's that. Alright, we've taken short-term buy side here. Oops. And like, let's just say, ooh, notice well, what do we draw into? If the 20 candle high here, and then this imbalance right within that. Okay. I might be honest. We might be onto something with this indicator. Obviously, I want to see it pan out more and more. I want to backtest this a lot more. But this indicator has been like a daily bias cheat code here. Daily bias cheat code. Ultimate daily bias cheat code. All right, I want to see. I definitely want to see this high get drawn to at some point. You look on the 15-minute. We have S&P at the lows here. We've already taken sell side liquidity. We've already absorbed sell side liquidity here at these lows. So I just think it's just high. It's more favorable that we draw up into this high here. And other than that, I don't really expect many more upside objectives. I'm really looking for this high and then possible consolidation. The reason being is on the 1 hour, this right there is the only thing that's pertinent. What is a 20 candle high? This is just an indicator I use. It's just pretty much what areas of liquidity are going to be important for the day. It's called IPTA anchored look back. It's definitely something I've been using and something that I just personally have been back testing. So I don't know. I wouldn't really I would recommend it because it's pretty accurate from what I've seen, but also what I see in the market is not what you're gonna see. So what it's doing is, since the algorithm, are you looking at too many levels? No, it's helping me reduce how many levels I'm looking at. So since the algorithm operates off of New York opening time, midnight New York opening time, I anchor it to that, and I look at it on the 15-minute chart, and that gives me my intraday bias. And then you can cast that out 20, 40, 60 candles to the right to see what we're possibly going to draw into. So we see here, the past 20 candles right here is this for value gap right here. That's where the market draws into. And then past that is 40 candles. Okay, what's the high and low within those previous 40 candles? Well, you have your high and then you have your low. So IPTA will likely want to reprice there. Then you have your 60 candle high and low. If we look at the previous day that we had, where do we exactly put in the high of the day? Right at this previous area of liquidity right here, at this previous 40 candle high right there, and boom. So we actually dropped into a deep discount here at the start of the day, start of the session. Then we came back up and worked our way up to here. And especially if we're in consolidation, we're likely going to refer to these areas of liquidity here. All right, so this is your day from here to here. What do you end up doing? We end up drawing into a premium and then come back down, taking the 60 candle low. All right, here we have here. We take so since this has already been tapped, we're not interested, but we come up, take 60 candle highs. I don't know. It can be complicated. And then notice how 40 candle pretty much puts in the high, but that's, and then 3 p.m. To advance for me. Hey, that's cool. Alright, we're kind of reaccumulating within this imbalance here. Closed above it. I want to see 10 a.m. today. I don't really know what to expect here. I'm definitely expecting this buy side liquidity to get taken. So how many points would that be able to offer here? Well, I forgot to do my oh shoot. Oh shoot. Alright, hold up. Sorry. I'm All right. Buy side liquidity just got taken there. Who first noticed that 20 candle high is that ICT. Um, it's an ICT concept. It's called IPTA Look Back. And he's never really taught. I don't know. He might have a lesson on it, but he's never taught He's never taught like using it within a day range at 12 a.m. That's something that I kind of just was like, whoa, maybe what if I use that? What if I use that as like a what if I anchor that on 12 a.m. and I found out that was pretty accurate. I know I'm still in the back testing. I still want to collect more data from it so I can trust it. But I mean, I can pull up all that I back test. I mean, obviously, it's like not gonna be like every single day that we draw to like the absolute high and low. But if we look at just my morning analysis I posted here, yeah. But it's gonna refer to these areas of liquidity, and it's all gonna be dependent on like what we do. As you can see here, throughout this day, we come out and we cleared these lows. That was an important sell side. We might have had SMT here, and then we just end up coming back up, and we don't really refer to anything up here. So that was a day where it didn't really work out because of what the higher time frame was doing. Look at the 1 hour though, coming back down, taking these lows, referring to an important imbalance here, dropping in the discount of this, and repricing higher there. Same thing here. 40 highs are taken, 48 highs. We're in a deep premium. We end up breaking down and refer to this imbalance. Okay, we got news where we have 9:50 news, or we got 10 a.m. news, not 9:50. I was thinking of 9:53. Also, something else that I've been trying to backtest is 9:50 and then 10:34. These candles are gonna be sensitive. That opening price. Alright, I'm really not expecting much after this. I'm really not expecting much. No, we kind of just expanded. FOMO all the way. FOMO is part of the game. Like you're intended to have FOMO. That's what they want you to have. They want you to have FOMO. That's how they make money, off of FOMO. All right. So the kind of extreme I could be looking for today is this high here, but other than that, I don't really have any other areas of liquidity I really expect the market to draw towards. So that being said, if you were to intraday, if I were to look to intraday trade this, I'd want to see maybe a 15-minute for value gap get created here. Maybe it's like here, and then maybe trade down into that, and then maybe seek expansion there. But I think that could be the only type of trade that we have today. Yeah, I regret more not acting on news days than not. I don't know. I would have, for me, I have that mindset, but I have it completely backwards. I have it completely backwards. Wow. Wow. That's, oh my gosh. Look at that 15-minute breaker right there. No. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous, mate. Right on that breaker, right in that new day opening gap, fair value gap, boom. Reaccumulate in that 15-minute, boom. Reaccumulate in that new week opening gap, boom. Reaccumulate right above the new day opening gap, boom. Take a buy side. Simple. Simple. Oh my gosh. And look at where ES is right now. Look at where ES is right now. It's just a little it's interesting, isn't it? Eh? All right. So right now we've just expanded into buy side liquidity. I want to see this 15-minute candle close. Overall, we have had bullish market structure. We just had a big expansion move within the market. So I'm just going to be, I don't really care to get involved. Just want to see what happens. We have that previous 15-minute fair value gap right here. I'm still going to have that on my chart. Let's see what price wants to do here. And I'm just going to look at these new day opening gaps here. And want to see how price responds at these sort of levels here. Same with ES here. But right now we're currently within one. I need to change these colors. I swear I've changed like the colors before. But then like, I don't know. My chart always has like 6 different charts it uses, and then they all have like different indicators. All right, I want to see that 953 candle open. Got a little 5-minute SMT. Where's it at? Is that the lows or the highs? All right. So here, I don't expect these to post the highs. We just went right here within that new week opening gap. I'm expecting this to be an order block. I'm expecting that to get respected, and I want to see another run back to these highs here. See what happens here. We are within the 950 macro. Scenario I like to get engaged, but since buy side has been taken, this might be it. Since buy side has been taken and we have 10 a.m. news, this could be something where we kind of accumulate right here, and we come back and then distribute lower. And notice how this 953 candle is within a new day opening gap. I think this will definitely get referred to throughout the rest of the day. That 953 candle. That's going to be a draw on liquidity. At the highs, I'm not... I guess we do. I don't know. I have stopped in my analysis just trying to force SMTs. I found, like, realistically, you don't even need SMT. SMT should just be the last little touch to your trade, you know? But I definitely got caught up when I was first trying to get good at analysis. Trying to mark every single SMT. We're like, oh, we have an SMT here, so that means that we might gonna displace here. But when it made no sense for there to be an SMT within the market. I don't know. Who knows? That SMT could hold, but I don't think the market's gonna top like here on a 1 minute SMT. You know, that doesn't really show me that smart money's selling this asset. How many previous new day opening gaps do I use with this? It's gotta be a lot. 10. What if I do like... I don't know. ICT says use the last 5 new day opening gaps. But I don't know. I think that I feel like if we're within that area, then we're likely gonna use that new week opening gap. All right, look at that. Oh, gorgeous right there. Want to see expansion now? That shows you that. We didn't hold that order block at all. Wow, we just smashed through that. That's cool. I mean, we have already taken buy side liquidity. All right. So, with that being said, with the information that we have right now, all right. It could just be a repricing to take this low here. I still want to see this high get taken. If I am going to look for a short setup, I definitely want to see this high get taken. For sure. So, if that doesn't happen, then I guess we'll know if we get displacement. But we're probably consolidating here, so then we can create this 15-minute imbalance. We have 3 minutes left on this candle, and then we'll post a 15-minute imbalance. And then we could see retracement lower, which could mean that we could have a possible setup here. But I don't like trading external range to internal range liquidity. I like to trade with order flow, but we could have external range liquidity. Well, This is external range liquidity back into internal range liquidity right here. So I do have my eyes on this imbalance here. I don't think that we're likely to expand much higher here. The whole narrative that we have FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow, which isn't anything crazy, but still gonna provide volatility. And then we have bank holiday on Thursday. I think it's just more probable that we might consolidate, especially NFP week as well. So I'm looking for this to be a draw on liquidity. I mean, yeah, this could be a possible short here, but that's not something I would take. I want to see a breaker form within the market, and I think that's just gonna serve me more times than I would not. We do have S&T here, but that's very flaky. I'm not putting my whole analysis based off of a S&T on the 1 minute time frame. What was this standard deviation? Pretty nice. Pretty nice projection. Joel, yeah, we got news at 10. What's good, Joseph? How you doing, brother? Notice where notice where price just like immediately stops. Where it just immediately stops. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's not like perfect, but it's pretty much there. I'm really not expecting much here. This morning session is one that I wouldn't really look to trade unless if we get something favorable here. So don't have probabilities in your favor. I do like that fair value gap below market price being a draw on liquidity, but I guess we do have this mitigation here. Sorry, that's a breaker. We do have that right there, but this could be a type of trade that could possibly be taken. Put your stop at like maybe here or here, and then look to target this area. And if you get stopped, then you just know that you might look and want to re-enter and possibly catch this expansion here, because this is like a what possible 60 point ain't cute. Like 60 points is like ain't anything crazy. I would like to see a move back up to buy side right at 10-10, and then boom, displacement. That's what I would like to see. That's what I would like to see. It's casino time. Hey, not in here, brother. Do not bring that mindset into this chat. Do not bring that. We do not gamble here, or I do not. So I mean, if you're messing with me, if you're in my stream, like I don't know, I want to set a good expectation. So I mean, you can say it's casino time. You can joke that, man. I don't joke. I don't joke. I don't joke about things like that. Trading during news is, in my opinion. I mean, news is just gonna push us to the already existing draw on liquidity. It's just gonna shift short-term sentiment. It's going to upset people, in my opinion. And the reason why I believe that is because if you look at how news gets delivered, like we have 10 a.m. news. Where's that going? Right to that new. What is pink on this? Is it a new day opening gap? Oh, that's that 15-minute imbalance. Yeah, look at where it just gets delivered straight to. That 15-minute imbalance. I mean, I don't know. You can formulate your own opinion. What? Do we have 10 a.m. news yesterday? No, we had 10 a.m. news the day before that, though. I remember. When did we have 10 a.m. news? Yesterday we had 10 a.m. news. What did it do? I guess yesterday it wasn't as clear. I mean, that's just my opinion that I have. Here we go. Look at ES. Where does it get delivered? Right to a new week opening gap. That's just my personal opinion because that's what I've personally seen. And then that's just what I personally look for. And it could help my analysis. It could not. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna be live later today. I'm gonna be back testing. I'm gonna back test every single day on live stream as well. I'm gonna do a live stream in the AM and a live stream in the PM. I'm gonna be back testing. In the PM back testing session, I'm also gonna do kind of market reviews. So I'm gonna kind of incorporate those two together. I think I might just do it like during. I think I might start like 12 p.m. Eastern time, and then just go for like 4 or 5 hours maybe, and just back test for that whole time. And then while that's happening, we can also look at market, and then we can also look at other things, but mainly just back testing because I don't really like to involve myself in the PM session unless if it is something of note and something of value. That's just me personally. All right. Loki, I kind of got too much stuff on my chart. We have came into that 15-minute imbalance here, so at 10 a.m. news. What's YM doing right now? What's YM doing? What do we think? What do we think? What are we thinking? Ooh, okay, YM. Okay, YM. Okay, YM. Okay, YM. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing, YM. I do not like YM at all. Ooh, I got too much stuff on my chart. I don't know. I feel like that's probably just like cancer if you're watching that. I feel bad. I feel bad if you're like actually watching that as I have just absolute cancer on my chart. So we posted this, or why am I talking like that? We posted this. We have this big dealing range here. We have a high and then we have a low here on YM. So whenever I just don't feel comfortable with that. We have a big dealing range, so like we could really just stay within this for the whole next century. So I would want to see, not that I look to trade breakouts, but I would like to see like at least some displacement in one side of this direction, because this just indicates consolidation. And the fact that this is during NFP week is just like kind of like, when else would this form ahead of the type of week that we're having? You know, the type of week that we're within, the conditions that we're currently in, the market conditions that we have. So let's see what happens here. We've taken buy side on ES. I want to see that one more drive higher here on NQ, right at 1010, or not right at 1010, but I want to see us take that buy side liquidity pool around 1010, and then I want to see displacement like I was saying here, possible breaker here. Maybe using that 953. It's called a. Wait, whoa, that was a voice crack and a half. Where's that 953 candle? Oh, I don't have the indicator up. That's why. So we have that 953 candle right there, in line with kind of a breaker. So I think that this could be, if we get that, we get breakdown here. We could use this candle, maybe. We'll see. Hey, maybe NQ doesn't want to take this high here. If we get displacement here, oh, that would be nice. If we get displacement here, that would be nice. Then I would just look for this for if I got below market price here. All right, let's see. Calm little 70 bomb right there. And my chart at? All right, here we go. Notice how we're doing that right at 1010, kind of. Yeah, Dow stuck in the mud. I would agree. I mean, that's kind of per usual with Dow. All right, if I were to look to engage here, I want to see this. Ten macro or 950 macro just ended. Here we have these last down close candles. Those are your mitigation candles. I just don't like a setup like this though. Just personally, I like to look for internal range liquidity to external range liquidity, and this would be an external range liquidity to internal range liquidity setup. Notice here we also have failure swings. Let me get this anchor up again. Let's get another. We do have this 60-day low that could be the draw on liquidity. We'll see. I'm not really expecting that though. $15-minute fair value gap there. I would like an entry there. Still 60 bomb right here. Ain't no way there's a fly. Ain't no way. Oh, look at ES. Yeah, that 953 candle right there. If that gets respected, oh, that's just gorgeous. Right, with an order block and a fair value gap there on the left side of the screen, you might have to zoom in to see that. I don't know why. Right here, we have the 953 candle, and we have a fair value gap in the order block. If that gets respected, oh, and if we just end up selling off all the way back down to this fair value gap right here, and really, maybe this order block could also be another target. That would just be absolutely magnificent to see. That would be amazing. That would just be something to journal. Look how well look at the look at the bodies. Look at the bodies of that boy on the 1 minute. I would low key, like, if I was hyper scalping this, I would maybe like to look to show my stop to that previous high already. I would not like to see that high get revisited. That's just me though. I want to see speedy, snappy delivery. And if that's not what we get, then I don't know. That's what we want to go. I like it. I'm in, bro. Do not be trading what I'm just looking for. I'm not even trading this, so I don't know why you would be. Hell no. It's a day after. We have Powell speaking. NFP week, bank holiday Thursday. It's just not worth it. Like, this probably gets stopped out. We could want to do another run back on that new high. We're not in a macro. You got things going against you here. Underlying order flow is bullish. So I don't like trades like this. Trading a few buck trades, no worries. I don't know, bro. I think I would focus on just learning the skill. That's what I would recommend. All right, ES is right back within that 953. Never really had displacement out of here. Yeah, I would probably got stopped out of this trade if I was in it. I would have wanted to see quicker delivery. Let's see though. ES coming back up within a new week opening gap. NQ is back up within that root candle and a fair value gap and an order block. So trade thesis is still valid here, but we'll see. We're probably also in optimal trade entry of that range, but I would not try to force anything. 10:06 candle. Is it a breaker? If we're looking at a breaker, I would call that a mid. That would be a. I would classify that as an order block. That's what I would call it as. The breaker is this candle, in my opinion, right here. Because it's the lowest down close candle. Well, I mean, technically it's a mitigation block because we never took buy side liquidity, but it's a breaker because I'll classify it as a sorry. I know it's complicated, but I'll classify it as a breaker since we have SMT at the highs. And then I will classify this as an order block, not a breaker, because this is the last two up close candles. I won't even look at this. I'll just look at this as a breaker, as an order block. And that's the last line of defense of a trade. And we're also zooming into that at that 953 time too. Yeah, trade thesis is definitely still valid. Yeah, we're definitely gonna break down here. There, it's just very unlikely that we come back up and take new highs. I think with everything that's surrounding this narrative here. I would like to add right there. Boom. Oh, it's just failing. It's just failing to really displace you. Kind of a little bit slower delivery. I was thinking about commenting on that too. The fact that like this was pretty fast here, this left side of the curve. I think this right side of the curve is going to be a little bit slower. So we might need a 1050 macro to really get like some big displacement. We could just be consolidating within here, but I would still think that this would be a protected high here until this fair value gap gets taken. Like I don't see price just all of a sudden reversing here, but yet again, let me take off all these drawings. It's kind of a lot, but yet again, we should be in a lower time, a 2-minute order block right there, but I still think that we want to go here. But if we end up respecting this, like that's kind of bullish, you know. I mean, I don't like this trade at all. It's very slow right now. I don't want to be in a trade like that. It's kind of the conditions that we're in right now. We're failing to post lower lows. We probably have SMT with YM, maybe. No, we don't have SMT with YM, so that's a good sign. If we had SMT with YM, then that could be a little bit concerning for this trade, or this thesis, this case study, this back test, this forward test. Yeah, slow's not. I mean, it depends what you're looking for. I mean, I like to look for explosive moves. That's kind of like what ICT concepts are framed around. That's kind of what ICT himself looks for. He looks for explosive, low resistance liquidity runs. And I just think, like, as a trader, like that's what you ideally want. That's ideally what I personally would want. I mean, although like things like this can get traded, I like to look for I like to know when I'm right, and I like to know when I'm possibly on the wrong side of the trade. So that's just me. And we might be waiting for a 1050 macro to really get involved here. Let's check DXY. We came back up, order block, then came back to imbalance. DXY is just consolidating. I like that. I gotta go. Not walk my doggy. I'm kind of confused, but hey, have a good one. Have a good one. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Is it weird that I'm like looking up? I have my chat up on the top today. It likes to be on top today. Woo, Bitcoin! I love Bitcoin. Holy! Tesla is going insane. Up 10%. Woo! Who would ever guess that? Who would have ever guessed that? Bitcoin is what's killing me. I do not. I personally don't have any Bitcoin or have any interest in Bitcoin. I do have interest in Tesla though. I'm actually in a Tesla position, and I'm debating on whether or not I should close it. But also, I have it for a year out. I have it for a year out, so I might take some profits here. I have one contract though, so like if I had more than one contract, I would for sure secure profits here. But kind of conflicted. I want to hold it because I do think like as Nasdaq, I have a bullish stance on Nasdaq here, and I'm suspecting that we're gonna get run into all time highs, and that would lead to more bullishness on Tesla here. But also like this is just such a big price run here. Like how many I got in? I think I got in like down here. 150 to that's like a $70 move. I think I might just call this trade a success. We'll see. If I get yeah, we're definitely not doing what I suspected. I still think we are gonna draw into here. I just think we're gonna do it within 1050 macro maybe. Yeah, my position's up 150%. It's crazy. Tesla's up 9% today. Despite gotta believe in Tesla. I've been I was on Tesla for a minute. I've been saying that Tesla want to go to that weekly imbalance. I want to see that weekly imbalance get met, and then once I got met, I just bought some right here. That weekly imbalance with that intermediate term low. I just bought some. I look could have been gambling though, but like I knew what I was risking, and also I was totally fine because like I look mess with Tesla. That's just me personally. So I held this. We are in a weekly imbalance here, and I might take off my position. I might take off my position. I mean, we've done well above what I kind of expected already. So I think that's likely what I might do. Just take like if I mean like you can always get back you can always get back in a position. That's crazy. S&P at highs. Not sure if it means anything now. It could. It would mean someone in the 1050 macro, in my opinion. All right, now we have that 10:30 candle, 10:34 just opened. Wow, Tesla making one for the history books. Actually, I ended up closing this position for now. I closed it. I have one contract in there. We're in a weekly imbalance here. Probably a monthly order block. Yeah, about to be. Twas a good trade. Anyone in that silver bullet long? I think I don't know. Silver bullet would have been. I don't think a silver bullet was as clear because we already took buy side. We already took this buy side liquidity pool. But overall, we had 15-minute fair value gap here. IRL to possibly ERL here. Didn't give you a setup, so I restrain. Nice, nice. I still do like this fair value gap below market price here. That I don't know that I just overall, I am expecting extreme consolidation today. The only draw on liquidity I have is this fair value gap below market price. And I guess we'll see what ends up happening, but if we end up consolidating throughout the rest of the day, I'm definitely gonna like backtest this a lot more because that would lead to like I don't know this if the data range thing I've been liking using it recently. I just feel like I mean it's not necessary, but it just shows you like what liquidity the algorithm is really gonna use, what IPTA is really gonna use, and I personally have thought it's been a great tool to use recently. All right, we're just taking buy side liquidity. All right, buy side liquidity taken. We had an IRL to ERL there. In terms of upside objectives, we have this order block worth in. We have a rejection block, and other than that, maybe a previous 1 hour fair value gap high there. Overall, I'm not really looking at too much. I'm really not. We could have more expansion here. I think that's is more likely, but overall, I'm not gonna look to engage in this. But I also said that I said that on like I said it on this day. Then we ended up having a nice market maker sell model on that Friday. So we'll see. ES draw liquidity Monday high. Let's see. Yeah, these highs. I don't know why I didn't use this on ES today. Yeah, this indicator's nice. This indicator's nutty, and we're possibly gonna see. I don't know what NFP is gonna do. I don't have a good gauge because we have a bank holiday Thursday. That's kind of interesting. This indicator is nutty. Yeah, I'm definitely. And then we had IRL to ERL there on the with the breaker. Manipulation for value gap. I wish we had fair value gap in, fair value gap out. I mean, technically we do here. Order block, boom, displacement, fair value gap. I guess I wasn't looking at ES this morning. I was looking at his ES. I still want to see this 1 minute fair value gap get traded to, but I want to see ES take the draw on liquidity first. So this could be a maybe possible PM session. This could be like a maybe 1150 macro we engage. Whoa. We'll see. What indicator gives you the daily breaks? It's ICT, kill zones, and pivots. I'm trying to figure out. So I actually like just implemented this today, but yeah, it's this indicator. You gotta adjust some settings for it, but pretty much you can probably pause the video to see the settings I use. It's right here. It's timestamps right there, and it gives you the daily breaks. And then you have to adjust. You have to adjust. Something to like midday. Yeah, day of the week labels top, and then you gotta go over to midday. And then I use then you also can do your opening prices here, and I'm trying to I don't know, I want to be able to add just more than that. I want to be able to add more than just 4 here. Is there any way I could do that? Like I want to add like a 130 and then like a maybe possible like. Is there any way? I feel like there's got to be a way. I was looking at like I was trying to look at the scripts. Just memorize it. I guess so. I don't know. It's just so nice like having those prices drawn out for you. I don't know. I think it's crazy, bro. Like, my mom like she doesn't want me to trade, or like she wants me to go to college, and like every time I tell her like, do you know how much it's changed? Like, you used to have to like call in your order, wait 30 minutes or so just to place your order, and like especially with all like you have an indicator you can just put on your cart on your chart that someone's created that gives you an advantage. You didn't have that back in the day. You didn't have journaling softwares back in the day. You didn't have FX replay back in the day. You didn't have backtesting softwares. You didn't. You didn't have like all education you could need at your fingertips back in the day. You didn't. You just didn't. Like there's so many advantages that we have. Look at that 953 candle. Woo. That would be dirty if ES gets repriced higher to this draw liquidity here. I kind of want to see this get taken, and then I'm like gonna head out of here. I'm going to. I can't really today, but I'm gonna start being. I'm gonna backtest live every single day. every single day. I'll be live for backtesting. I'm gonna do like four. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing like 2 to 3 to 4 hour backtesting streams every single day. We'll see. It might get a little bit annoying though. I feel like that might be a little bit too much. But we'll see. We'll see. I also don't want to like burn myself out, but I also don't want to start like. I'm thinking about starting a series like backtesting every day until I'm a millionaire, something like that. I don't know. I don't have FX Replay, so I'll be watching it if I see your stream. Bet. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it every day. Every day. Cause I mean, recently I haven't been like really like back testing that much, which is like really when you're gonna learn the most is when you back test in your own charts. You see it for yourself. Like there's only so much you can get out of a video unless if you actually see things happen. Because it just really matters about your own personal conviction. That's all. That's all it matters. Is how do you see the market? How do you view price? Alright, I'm expecting repricing higher to buy side here. 950, that 950 candle, 953 candle. I don't know. I've been trying to backtest it. It's called Digital Time Theory. If you guys want to, I can post the PDF, but I kind of feel bad doing that. If you look up this Discord, it's called the Leakers Guild. I ain't trying to condone it just because like I post content myself, which is why. I mean, but if you look up this Discord called the Leakers Guild, it's got a lot of leaked education out there that you get for free. And it's called Digital Time Theory. It's somewhere within here. Right here. I don't know. I've been trying to backtest it, but it's definitely something to look into. Because that would be pretty ironic if we get expansion here right off the 1034 candle after respecting the 953 candle. So how to join that Discord though? I think you should be able to look it up. If not, DM me. I'll send you a link, but I don't want to post that in my Discord. If not, if you can't find it, it's called the Leakers Guild. Send me a DM on Discord. Then I'll send you a link. What type of info? I mean, it has like leaked courses. Like I would, I would not recommend like paying for a course, bro. Do not pay for a course. Don't even pay for a mentorship. If you trade ICT concepts, me personally, I've been in like two or three paid discords, and like yeah, they've been good, but I would not even pay to be in a discord if you trade ICT concepts. Do not, absolutely do not. I would recommend it. I would just recommend watching ICT, the one who actually made the concepts, the one that everyone else has learned from, and most of everyone's courses nowadays are just like leaked. They're leaked. If you look up on Twitter, like if you're gonna look up like someone's leaked course, just look on Twitter and you'll probably be able to find it and save yourself money. But I don't know. I would say Discords are good though, because then you're able to ask questions and then you're able to like, especially if they're there to help you. That's the benefit of having a Discord. Is just like being more personalized. I don't know. I would say for me, I would say like I don't really have like too many questions that I ask. Like I just know that like over time I'm likely gonna get that. You know, most of people's courses are just ICT rebranded. Got you. I seen that. I seen that. Bro, ICT spelled Caleb like a dumbass, bro. He spelled it Calub. How you gonna name your kid Caleb? Or I don't know. Is it his actual son? Caleb. I don't know. My name is Caleb, but I spell it with the E. Well, I don't spell it. My parents did. It's kind of interesting though, especially like if ICT is Christian and he's gonna name his kid Caleb. He's gonna spell it with the U. I don't know. That's just I don't get it. Oh, I see. Damn, how do you know all this, bro? I guess you must really know the guy. That's crazy. Like we pretty much just have like a digital father. I listen to ICT more than I listen to my dad nowadays. It's crazy. I mean, my dad ain't gonna make me profitable. That's for sure. I'm trying to make him profitable. I'm trying to make him retired. Manage my trading profit. Honestly, I I don't know. I don't get how anyone just like hates on him. They just actually haven't like sat down and listened to multiple, not just a clip, multiple sessions and like actually put in the work. Cause like I mean, regardless, if someone's there and is just spending time, you can't complain about that. You can't complain about getting free knowledge for absolutely free. You can't. I mean, worst case you do, just turn it off, and then you don't even listen to it. This could be a trend day. We might want to take this high today. We might. I don't really expect that though, but expect the unexpected. So is my watch list clean now? I think it's so much cleaner. I got stocks, I got commodities, then I got forex, then I got indices, and then I have DXY and indices because DXY is the main thing. Whoa, whoa. DXY has just been straight up, just absolutely atrocious. That's ignorant though. I ain't gonna lie. Uh, I don't really care to trade this. I don't. Like, me personally, I don't think that DXY is necessary to have in your analysis. I don't. I think it's just a little bit extra you can add to your itinerary, add to your resume. But I really don't think that DXY is necessary. DXY is probably going to be bearish somewhere in the future. Well, yeah. There's always going to be opportunity at some point. Always. How much longer is it going to take ES to take buy side here? Yeah, for sure. Very nice delivery today. Very nice. So far. Have you watched the 2016 ICT mentorship? The core content? I'm like almost finished with it actually. I've been watching it recently. I'm almost finished with it. I'm on the last month. I got a journal. Could be corny, but I got a whole journal, and then I got like it's definitely been a grind. I've watched all the ICT playlists except the 2023. You haven't watched the 2023? That's surprising, honestly. You talk about silver bullets a lot, so I mean, I would assume that that'd be the one that you've watched. I don't know. I've watched as of recently. I watched the 2023, 2022. I watched 2021, and then I've watched uh, and then I'm watching core content. He has like a 2019 and then a 2020 reviews as well. But I don't think I'll watch those. You're on the third month? Nice. Because I think that I'm definitely going to apply what I learned in the stock trading part for sure. I don't know. I like swing. I like the idea of swing trading stocks. Of swing trading stocks while I trade, while I scalp a ES and NQ. But also, I think that sometimes that can be good for your mental. I mean, it depends. If you know what you're doing, maybe not. But like, I just had a swing in Tesla. I just had, and like, I think that that's something that I want to aim for. But like, only when it's just predisposed to do what it wants to do. I also do think ICT Twitter Spaces are have a lot of good value in them. Which my plan is, I'm gonna start backtesting on stream, and I'm gonna start doing like live streams. And then I'm while I live streaming and while I'm backtesting live for like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, because I don't really care. I don't really care like if people come in here, people like are like, yo, what's good? I'll be like, cool, cool, cool. I don't really care about that. I'll just be listening to like an ICT live stream or ICT Twitter space while I'm backtesting. I'll probably be live for one today, but I don't know. I got an interesting schedule today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be live for as long as I would like to be. Alright, yes, just slowly but surely. I would say core core content. I'm gonna definitely have to go over some episodes again, rehash my notes again, and that's the plan. Because it just definitely, before I watched it, it definitely just puts you in the smart money mindset. More understanding on order block theory, what smart money is doing, how they operate, things of that nature. The only thing I don't like is that like old ICT's forex orientated, to where if he was always like index orientated, there would be like a lot more value there. That's why I like 2023 mentorship. I was listening to a Twitter space and it was funny. He was like, "We're trading, not dick measuring." I thought it was funny. That's so true. A lot of people want to be. I definitely do that. I definitely have an ego. I say I don't have an ego, but like deep down, I think all I can say that I have an ego, like a little bit. It's not like, oh, I'm egotistical. Like, oh, it's just like I kind of want to be right. And that's something that I want. That's why I haven't been taking any live trades, because I'm get getting better myself at the idea of not needing to be right, and just forging myself discipline. All right, let's see if ES finally takes his draw on liquidity. All right, Loki, I'm gonna just head out of here. I really don't expect anything else for the rest of the day. I think that we're likely gonna consolidate. I still like this fair value gap. I think at some point this will likely get traded to throughout the rest of the week. This is all I really care for. 1050 and 1110 macro. That's kind of my niche. So we'll see. Ice T said, any man once they get good at this will be arrogant no matter what, cause we're conquerors and stuff. He was Mr. Nice Guy before he had 17K a week. Just watch Friday. Yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be live, and I'll do a longer back testing session Thursday. I'll probably do that around like, I don't know. I might do it early. I might do it at like 7 a.m. my time, or maybe 6 a.m. my time. But anyways, I'm gonna head out of here. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.